You don't want to use that word.
No.
So I'm going to take that back.
The CC.
Join 3 longtime friends who love to chat it up and have a passion for connecting women in friendship and doing life together. In a world that has disconnected from one another, we're bringing back the chat. If you would, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell here on YouTube. We'd love for you to join the chat and help us grow this channel so we can connect with more women. All right, here's today's chat.
Hey everyone, welcome to our first take. This is when we're going to tell you a little bit about who we are.
So join the chat. We're going to chat first with Cindy. Okay. Tell us a little bit about how you met your hubby, your family, and then we'll go on to the next.
All right, so my family, I'll start there first. I grew up in the South in a large Southern family. My mom was a homemaker extraordinaire. My dad worked really hard, and I think that's where I get my love of cooking and entertaining.
She's good at it.
Making sure people feel comfortable. And my 2 children were raised here in Central Illinois, and my husband and I met in college, and he later transplanted me up here, which I have to say 1,200 miles from family on my side was really hard. But God did give me some wonderful friends like Janet and Molly, and so I've been able to go on this journey in life with them. And both of my kids live here locally and are married and have children, so I'm a Mimi. Such a fun time in life. And I guess that's it about my family and my husband.
Okay, and so next we want to know what you have invested in.
Oh, invested in. So like you mean time?
Time, talents.
Okay, so what did I spend my time doing? So for 30 years, my husband and I have owned a tour and travel company. So I've done a lot of travel and usually take 30 to 50 people with me. So that's quite an investment in them, a lot of patience. And that's really a passion of mine. And also volunteering when my kids were growing up at school, in sports, in my church, and growing in my faith. That's been really important and an investment for me. I'm also a certified etiquette teacher. So I love to teach students etiquette and the importance of the first impression when they're out places. And I don't know, if you had a lot more time I could tell you some other stuff, but I think my turn's over.
Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to Janet.
But let's ask her, what is one word that would describe you?
Oh.
Yeah, what would that be?
Oh, I don't know.
Fun.
Fun.
F-U-N. This girl is fun.
Yeah. And we all start talking Southern. It's because of Cindy.
I'm sorry.
She is a party and so much fun. No, don't be sorry.
Yeah.
We all need some fun. Absolutely. Okay, now on to Janet. Tell us about your hubby, your family, all that.
Well, I am the hometown girl in this group. I've been married to my husband for 35 years this summer. We met in high school, but we never dated in high school, so it was after that we kind of got together. We have 5 children, 3 children that are married and all have children here. We have 1 granddaughter and 2 grandsons and another one on the way. I am Sugar, that's what they like to call me, and that's kind of fun. I got that from her sister. That's what her sister is called. My parents just moved in next door, so there's just a very large clan going on at my house all the time, which is really fun.
Awesome. Okay, so what about your life investments? What have you done with the talents and gifts that you've been given?
Well, my passion is all things marriage, parenting, adoption, and just investing in others. I love people.
Yes.
I love being around people.
We're a product of that.
Evident. Janet is a connector. Probably has more friends than any of us can put together.
Yes.
Cindy and I put together. What a blessing that is, and we're recipients of her friendship for a long time.
Thank you.
And your word?
Oh, fellowship junkie. I love to fellowship. And always looking to fellowship.
That is a really good one.
Even if it's only on the phone.
Yes, I'll fellowship on the phone, in person, in a group.
So this is the one.
Call me up.
And I have to say, Janet has probably called me more than any of my friends because we all text now.
Yes.
Janet will pick up the phone and actually call. And
Which is so nice. People don't do that anymore. It's
They
like
don't.
writing letters.
Right.
I still do that too.
Yes.
I love to write letters.
Yes.
Maybe if you comment below, she'll write you a letter.
Yeah.
If you're dressed.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
So how about you, Molly? Tell us a little bit about how you met your husband and family.
I have been kind of a, totally a hometown gal, but I grew up here, moved away, came back, moved away, came back. But most recently, 7 years ago, I moved back as my husband and I got married. He was from here. Actually, we were boyfriend and girlfriend in high school. Probably met him in junior high.
I didn't know
They go way back.
We go way back. But so anyway, we got married 7 years ago, and I have 2 adult children. My son and his family is in Arizona still, but my daughter, my good old buddy, she is here in the area. I'm so thankful for that. So enjoy her probably every day, texting and calling. So we do with daughters. It's awesome. So, and I have 2 stepchildren and 3 grandchildren.
All grandmas.
Yes.
All grandmas, yes.
Yes.
Yep. I have 2 boys and a girl,
So,
grandchildren.
what kinds of things have you invested your time and talents in?
Well, I spent 10 years in real estate sales out in the Phoenix area, which pushed me to my limits. A business can push you to your limits in a good situation, but
Yes.
through the downturn of all the crisis, I pushed through that. God was so good and so gracious to join me on that journey and help me to do things I never thought I could do. And that is part of the victories and the valleys that we hope to talk about
Yes.
with you ladies. And so I did that, and then like I said, got married, moved back here, and didn't want to try to restart that whole type of thing here in this area. So got together with a friend of mine, and she owned a hair salon, and I was in there one day. She's doing my hair, and we were just kind of brainstorming and dreaming, and all of a sudden I came home and I told my husband, hey, I think I might like to open a boutique at Deborah's. And he was like, oh, okay, if that's something you want to do. So I went for it. It kind of morphed into what it is today. But then 2020 happened, and so actually I remodeled my business, which actually I'm so thankful for. I now have an online shop and pop-up boutiques. But that enabled me to really reconnect with you ladies and other friends, a whole new world. It just fed my soul, and my daughter was so sweet. She said, Mom, I'm so glad, because she was kind of like, you need to live, because I just kind of always trudged through life and just kind of try to make it happen. So that has been a super blessing. So in the hard times of the years and these crazy things that happened, there's always a silver lining. There's always good that comes.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to look for it, you have to name it, and you just have to adjust and keep moving forward.
Yeah.
So what's one word that describes you?
Well, Cindy says sassy.
Yes, she is sassy.
But in a good way.
Yes.
Not in a naughty way.
Well, I think it's more spunky.
Spunky.
Yes,
Spunky.
it's
The mayor
more
of
spunky.
Reelville, I'm very much
Mhm.
just saying how it is. So I'm going to have to try
So, I guess you can probably tell by now that we are not polished and we're not perfect.
No.
And this really is take number 7 of this. But we do want to say, hit the subscribe button. We'll let you know when we're back on. We hope to have you join us here on Join the Chat. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.